about big wigs of Britain, of heroes and villains, good and bad. There are songs on politicians, musicians, physicians. Here one about Lloyd George, who once knew me dad. But there are others who should have a song written about them, even though fame they've never made a grab at. You see the way this song is going, don't you? So let praise be sung for 90 years young, a fine Lancashire lad called Fred Abbott. And he's only 90 years old. Today let his story be told. We should be applauding Fred Abbott from Norden, and he's a decent bloke, he's as tough as an oak. Here's to Fred Abbott of Norden. Now his father Robert, I'm told, was nobbert, a mill worker when times were hard. But family would be singing around piano ringing, noise could be heard in next door's yard. Brothers and sisters he had about 8, it was hand-me-downs, not much brass to spare. But he loved the outdoors, the woods and the moors, even now he wishes he was there. He's only 90 years old, and today let his story be told. 'Cause we should be applauding Fred Abbott from Norden. He's a fine fella, he's as lithe as a willer. Here's to Fred Abbott from Norden. Grew up in Norden House, but it's not there now. This young man learned the joinery trade. There wasn't much glamour in the chisel and hammer, but he worked as hard as he played. On Saturday night, oh what a sight, 3 brothers on one motorbike. And all to the workers thought they were from circus. Oh Fred, what were you like? And he's only 90 years old. Today let his story be told. We should be applauding Fred Abbott from Norden. He didn't have much cash, but he grew up as tall as an ash. Here's to Fred Abbott from Norden. Hey, it's going on for a while, Fred. Mind you are 90, aren't you? Then to him heaven sent came young Doris Broadbent. They wed in the middle of the century. War service was done, but back home he came to fun, singing with his brothers like the Bontrap family. His local it was the Lancashire lass, where he'd always behaved in fine manner. Just one quiet Jill, then 15 refills, singing songs all around the piano. And he's only 90 years old. Today let his story be told. 'Cause we should be applauding Fred Abbott from Norden. Dependable through and through, he's as hard as a U. Here's to Fred Abbott from Norden. He's a family man, and he'll do what he can for his sons and his grandchildren too. At Blackpool and Southport on the beach he'd cavort, donkey rides and ice creams he's bought a few. He's always smart and he looks the part, always with a hat on his head. He likes to look dapper with a tile on his napper, that's why they call him Flat Cap Fred. And he's only 90 years old. Tonight let his story be told. We should be applauding Fred Abbott from Norden, 'cause of all the trees in use, he reminds me of the spruce. Here's to Fred Abbott from Norden. Now while on subject I'm talking, he loves to go walking, at least 3 miles a day is his range. Old wood up he picks to make fine walking sticks, and plants acorns and seeds in exchange. Even when wearing a suit, he'll pick wild fruit. Secateurs always lurk in his coat. In his pocket he'll be dipping, so he can keep snipping. He crosses streams just like an old mountain goat. And he's only 90 years old. But today let his story be told. 'cause we should be applauding Fred Abbott from Norden. He's never forlorn, strong like the hawthorn. Here's to Fred Abbott from Norden. I'm about halfway through now, by the way. Now Fred likes his ale. He'll never fail to find a good pint on his roaming. He'll stride past woods and farms to reach Edgerton Arms, but always gets back before gloaming. But modern technology he'll embrace, no apology, though his BlackBerry comes from a hedgerow. At 3 miles a day? And he's 90, you say? Hey, Fred, you've been around the world about 3 times, you know. But he's only 90 years old. Today let his story be told, 'cause we must be applauding Fred Abbott from Norden. I've done me research, he's as silver as a birch. Here's to Fred Abbott from Norden. Let's end this song, hooray! It's gone on far too long as I try to tell Fred's life tale. Well, he may not be famous, but his fitness should shame us, as at climbing a few steps we fail. All the wood he'll carve'll prove he's a marvel, and his family love him with pride. But what keeps him going, I think they're all knowing, it's Doris, 62 years at his side. And he's only 90 years old. Today let his story be told, 'cause we must be applauding Fred Abbott from Norden. For years collecting dead wood, he's a giant, he's a redwood. Here's to Fred Abbott from Norden. Underneath the larches, he'll dream his time away. Underneath the larches, he's 90, hip hooray. Snipping while he's walking, he's whittling bits of wood. And when he's striding, he's soon sliding into a pub where the ale's quite good. Walking when it's raining, he's walking when it's fine, with always a song to sing. Never mind the music. Doris is his lady, keeps our Fred in line. Underneath the larches, he's carved out a life real fine.